Angel Tips 1 2015, a John Powell tale, part 13 of 27. Jody opts to leave her Camry at the Hilton, just in case you lead me down an impious path and we have a few drinks, she says in what was either a poor imitation of Mae West or a poorer one of Kathleen Turner, a.k.a. Jessica Rabbit. Moi? I respond, offering her my arm as we head from the hotel to the Las Vegas monorail. Unlikely. That's more Joe's thing. I'm into wild women. Know any? Depends on your definition, I guess, Jessica May continues. I can be pretty kick-ass when the occasion warrants. That worry you, sailor? Me? No, ma'am. I'm just trying to survive shore leave without getting thrown in the brig. Know any place where a seaman can get a bite around here? I know I've won when Jody rolls her eyes. Let's head down to the strip, she says in her normal voice before returning to Jessica's. Anything in particular you're looking to chew on? She asks, looking at me askance. Well, whatever tender parts present themselves, I suppose. The night is wonderfully cool, and walking arm in arm with a wonderful woman who has swept me off my feet, I realize that Vegas's bright lights can no more outshine the full moon than the moon can eclipse Jody's radiance. Though yours is no pale reflection, I murmur. Pardon? Jody asks, her voice her own. I was just thinking about how lovely the moon is, how it outshines Vegas, and how you, with your own light, outshine both of them. You're a right comely lighthouse to a wayward sailor, ma'am. We wait as two couples exit the train, and Jody squeezes my arm as we slip onto the now empty monorail. I guess there's some advantage to being on the far end of the track, huh? We get the car all to ourselves. Want a neck, I ask? Neck! Jody laughs. Oh my goodness, John, do you really use that word? And yes, she replies, nibbling my ear as she sits next to me. But not here. I'm afraid I might get us both arrested. Anything from your brother, she adds. Brother? I reply, I have a brother? Guess I forgot. You do that to me, I say, checking my phone. Nada. Think I should call again? Maybe text, she replied. You know us kids, saying the last line in a sing-song. Don't let his caps, dyed hair, and tan fool you. Joan turns 56 this spring. Don't forget his tight muscles, Jody added, elbowing me. Ow, I say to the barb, not the elbow. Thanks. And his penchant for women less than half his age? Ah, Jody responds, bobbling her head back and forth. We are in Vegas, and they're both adults. She is an adult, right? Jody asks, the last with brows raised. Graduate student, so I assume so. Even so, I'd say I'm not sure what he sees in her, but I do. I walked in on them naked last night, asleep or passed out in the living room. Then Angel was sunbathing with nothing but panties this morning. I just wanted him to take care of himself. John Powell, are you a prude? I laugh. Yes, I guess I am. Not too much, and more when it comes to my family. Live and let live. Hey, speaking of family, tell me about yours. I'm the oldest of 5. Eileen and I sired 2 of our own, a boy named Maximilian and a daughter named Sean. No surviving parents, tons of cousins and gaggles of nieces and nephews strewn across country. How about you? I know you're divorced and from Indiana. Anything else you want to share? Is it show and tell time? Jody asked, disengaging from my embrace. Not a lot to tell. One sister, younger, both parents living, all 3 in Muncie, including Joanne's husband, Paul, which makes 4. Oops, 5. They had a baby last fall. Ex-husband named David and a lovely, lovely son named Cadence. Hey, how about the Hard Rock Cafe? She exclaims in a total break from our family footnotes. Ever been? It's the next stop. Sure, I agree, texting Joe the news. I let Joe know. Lead on, my little Jezebel. Little? Jody demanded. I'm 5'10". Little indeed, she declares, standing up as the train slowed to a stop.